Good evening and welcome back to another episode of English Buddy. So, today we are back again with three to four words which you may find appropriate in your advanced writing and spoken form of the language. Okay, so now when we describe personalities, of course, we need certain epithets, certain adjectives, right? So when we want to describe someone who is very precise, very careful, you must have come across that kind of personalities, right? Who are paying more attention to detail. So it's really, we must be thankful if we have someone of that kind in our group so that we may not go wrong anyway. Right. So that kind of personalities who are very precise, very careful, who are paying attention to detail even in minute things, then you can describe that person as what? Of course, you can describe him as meticulous. Okay, the person can be described as meticulous, and you know the meaning. As I said, you are a person who is someone who is very careful, someone who is very precise, who is paying attention to detail, then he is meticulous. Okay, now again in a group you may have people who are very creative. No, they come up with very creative ideas. Actually it's very helpful in all the fields. Creative is something, that part of the personality is something very welcoming. Now when you say somebody is very creative, okay, creative is a very normal word these days, right? So you want to go to a higher standard of that, you can say what? Yes, of course, you can say innovative. Innovative. Okay. Now, we can when we talk about people, we say she was an innovative and imaginative manager. She was an innovative teacher who tried to experiment various teaching methods. So, in every field, you can find this. So, a person is creative means he is innovative. He or she, whoever it is. Okay. Now, the next one, I think we say in the modern world there is a rat race, right? Everyone is very competitive to the core. Am I right? So when you talk about this competition, especially in the business world, then you can use this term better. Okay, that is cutthroat. Cutthroat competition. You must have come across this word, right? So when we talk about competition, we can say he's very competitive. Instead of saying he's very competitive, you can go for cutthroat. Okay. Now, maybe see in a group, if you are friends or you are colleagues or whatever, you all people may not have the same ideas. You all may not have the same personality traits, right? You must be different also. Sometimes even couples you can find very different people, but they are united in wedlock. This also can happen because it's scientifically it is proven that like poles will repel and unlike poles attract, right? So that must be the case. So when we talk about very different people, not similar people, very different people, then we are talking about very different means disparate. It's not desperate, it is disparate. See the difference, okay? Disparate. That means very different, not similar at all. So it is disparate. So you must have come across couples who are very disparate. Maybe they don't match in any way. I mean, maybe not in appearance, maybe not in their taste, maybe not in their, in their, what should I say, in their hobbies, in their likings. Nothing must be there. But still they are together. So you'll be wondering how these disparate people can come together. Very different, entirely different. Now, when you talk again about personality traits, you talk about people who are very neat, very clean, right? neat and clean, very perfection. They maintain perfection in that. So then you can describe the person as what? That personality trait as immaculate. Immaculate. What do you mean by the term immaculate? Very tidy, very neat. He wore a immaculate blue suit. It's very neat blue suit, a white shirt. Again, pristine, clean, or we say talk about when it comes to the descriptions, right? So you can go for another word that is immaculate. Very neat and tidy. Okay, so I think I have we have discussed, not I have given you anything, we have discussed. These words are all existing words, right? I mean, evergreen words that has been used in the advanced level of English writing and spoken form of the language. Okay, thank you. Those who are not subscribed, please do subscribe it. Bye, take care.